Aseptic technique, growing a broth to a sterile plate. For aseptic technique, you will use one of two instruments. One being a loop, which is a strand of metal twisted to make a loop at the top, or a needle, which is a single strand of metal. For this operation, we will be using the loop. Sterilization of your instrument is the most important part of your inoculation. You sterilize from handle to tip, using the inner cone of your flame, making sure that your loop gets to a bright red color, not your flame, and that is killing any leftover residuals or organisms that may be there from storage in your drawer. Then remove it from the flame, allowing it to cool. If you don't allow it to cool, you will kill whatever organism you pick up. I then will take my dirty broth, or my growing broth, using my pinky, because I'm right-handed, to remove the cap. I will then run it through the flame, then inserting my loop inside the tube, agitating the broth to make sure that I have mixed up the organism, making sure I still have a small amount in my loop. I will then reflame my tube, recap, place aside. I will then take my auger plate, which will always be orientation, auger side up, which is the small side, large side down. This prevents any contaminants from the air or from shedding off of your personal body into the plate. You then open it, and we're just going to draw a little picture, which I will draw a heart. And then we recap it back to the original spot. And our last step in this will be then sterilizing our utensil, handle to tip again, making sure we kill any unwanted organism still on the loop. Once it's sterile, you can then take it and place it on the base of the flame, but make sure you place it on the base and not the hose. We don't want to melt the hose. And that is aseptic technique, using a growing broth to a sterile plate.